Hello, guys. As you may have noticed in the past few hours on the community, Aqua Memories is shelved, but some may call it just cancelled because everybody's just posting their works. It's kind of like a granted that it's cancelled. It's a great shame to see a game with this much potential go down, only because Altaz wanted to feed his own ego and be the main character. It's just it's sad. When I first played Aqua Memories, it was recommended to me by my friends since I'm a Sonic fan. I wasn't really a fan of ASM games, but since it was Sonic, I was like, sure, why not? I'll give it a try. It was around the first week or month that game released. It was fun, very fun. I was having the time of my life. Not to mention the OST, break free, feel the fury, tea time wads. It was just all beautiful. A love letter to both Sonic fans and the Disaster fans who were already aching with the game being taken down. I used to play the Disaster with my friends before it eventually took the fall. It wasn't the best, but I'm a Sonic nerd, I'll take anything. I then found Aqua Memories and it was like fresh air. The survivors were fun, the killer, even though there was one at a time, you could find its way to being fun. It was just amazing. I've been playing Aqua Memories non-stop, and when Ramon first pulled his tracks, I won't lie, I wasn't very hopeful of the future. Ramon's tracks were incredible. They had the juice, the flow, and what Sonic OST really felt like. But even though I lost hope, the game was still fun. I loved it, I love every single bit of it. Even though when 0.2 released as a buggy mess, it was still Aqua Memories. It was still this love letter to Sonic fans. What I mean to say is, Aqua Memories was unique. It was its own thing, and it'll keep being its own thing. Even while it was all crumbling down, I always just went back looking in the Accelerator art channel because, just as me, there were so many people who enjoyed the game and showed their appreciation. No game will really be like Aqua Memories. The game is still up, so we can't say it's really over. It'll be a long time, but for now, I want to thank everyone in the OM dev team to bringing us such an experience. It might be all scary currently. You guys didn't know the game was gonna get so popular out of nowhere. You're all just teens, after all. But just so you know, you're valid. Everyone within the community is valid. Don't let this be a Debbie Downer for you all and realize, even after problems or issues you find yourself with, you're still up. You're still you. If you want to make something, do it. Your creativity is limited by yourself, so don't be scared. I'll miss the game, even though hopefully it'll eventually be updated to fix bugs or even come back at some point. I'll always look at the fan art board at the bottom to find the thing I made for the Halloween competition. This game brought back something that I had left behind, and that was creativity, hope, and dreams. I've had so many ideas thanks to Aqua Memories, I can't begin to describe them. They're all just stuck in my little head. Thank you, Aqua Memories, dev team, and community. Even though there were bad apples, it was still so nice seeing the community still hold up together even after so many controversies and problems the game went through. And devs, you guys are incredible. Even though you call yourselves unexperienced kids, you still made a great game that so many people enjoy and will keep enjoying. Thank you, Aqua Memories, and hopefully we get to see you again. So this part of the video is gonna be a little unscripted because these are just gonna be my own thoughts. I'm gonna be stuttering a lot because I have very big stuttering problems. But um, I want to start out by saying I feel like it's kind of granted that I don't think the game was really back. I don't think the game will be back, considering how so many people are just showing off their work. Honey, Ray, and new Knuckles LMS. Yeah, I think it's the game. The game is over. So I do want to speak up on about the whole Altaz situation. I feel like what he definitely did was stupid as fuck. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. He wanted to feed his ego like no other. He was like so fed into the idea of Raven being the worst person ever just because they were like selfish with their own character, and that's still not fine. But I feel like it gets to a point. Really, I feel like Alta's just like wanted to be the main character and be like, I'll save the game. Let's fire depression. And completely do the opposite and completely break the game. The game, I feel like, I don't want to point any fingers, but the game is over because of the dev team that was involved in making of the video. Bonley, Sobi, um, Altaz, but I feel like it was Altaz specifically because it was Altaz. But Bonley definitely had some big fault in this. Altaz may have been the one to post the video and get like the idea of everything, but like he was just, doing his own thing. He didn't. I'm not gonna excuse his actions because what he did is very fucked up, and I hate him for it. But he didn't really know the contents of the video. But at the end of the day, he helped Altaz with the video. Then like he went over to Hyper, Raven's friend, and decided, hey, you know what? I'm gonna vent to you. They exchanged thoughts about each other. They exchanged thoughts about whatever's going on. And then Bonley says, hey, I should actually not do this. Why am I doing this? Right in the last minute. And then he does not tell Altaz to like not post a video. He just doesn't talk to him, I think. And then he literally just uses Altaz as a scapegoat. Same thing with Sobi. They both use Altaz as a scapegoat because nobody knew what was going on behind the scenes. Nobody knew that everybody was like involved within the making of the video. But to see them both just completely use Altaz as a scapegoat because they knew how much they fucked up, it's just really bad. I don't feel like this is really a situation to come back from. I feel like with Arkham Memories, when I first heard of Arkham Memories, it was all like so new to me. The game was, I thought it was just like disaster, but I played it. It brought back my love for the EXE community. I've always been an EXE fan for like a big while now. I've made like 3 EXEs that are running at the back of an Arby's right now, but it's just so nice to see everything come together and just fall apart again. It really just feels like it's a curse with the number 3. But it's just sad, man. It's sad to see the game go down like this. The game had so much potential. It was so good. It was just like the greatest thing ever. But it just had to fall down because unexperienced teens. And even though Raven had some little bit of fault on it, she still just wanted to see the game thrive. But it just wasn't gonna happen anytime soon with how the behind the scenes was going on. It just feels like it could have all been so much better. It could have all been better than this. I just wish the game changed ownership. Though, on a more funny, light-sided review, I find it really funny how Blaze is almost no cosmetics at all since 0.2, only being added with the fucking, I don't even know what it's from because I'm stupid as hell, but I don't know, man. I just wish everything had went more smoothly. Even though they say it's shelved, I think we can all agree that it's just canned at this point. We can't really do anything. While I was making this fucking video, Romeo put up a new sneak peek with the rewrite animations. We finally get a rewrite content, but so much later when the game is already done for. Would you look at that? The game is fucking done, and just now we get some rewrite content. Would you fucking look at that? This is so stupid. I just wanted to see my baby. I just wanted to see my goat right there. What the fuck am I supposed to do? He was all I've been waiting for. Ever since I heard of him being in the fucking roster, I've just ached for him. I just wanted to see him thrive. But oh no, Walters decided to be a little bitch and ruin the game forever. I've never wanted to be pessimistic about Arkham Memories because even though it was unprofessional and like there was still so many things to be fixed about the game, but I've always wanted to see this game thrive. It has so much potential. It's one of the best games in Roblox, honestly. And to see it go down this way, it's even worse than the disaster. It didn't go down because of something like, logical with just, you know, how disaster got taken down. The reason why disaster got taken down was because of copyright issues, not because Sonic isn't allowed in like Roblox or stuff. It's really because they had Roblox transactions within the disaster, and Sega doesn't. If Sega doesn't confirm it themselves, it doesn't allow games on Roblox to contain Sonic and also contain paid stuff. And I feel like since the very start, Aqua Memories always had that very clear. They never wanted to like have anything paid, even though they knew that they would be at the cost of development because they wouldn't be able to pay their developers right. They Yeah, you can make the excuse that yeah, they're getting premium payouts, but it's just sad to see it go like this, man. It just I oh fuck. Just I don't know, man. This game was everything. To me at least. I've always wanted to see this game thrive because of how much it had, how much potential it was going to show. It was just the next big thing, I believe. But now that it's over, we can't really do anything. So we're just stuck here with nothing because of a few people's fuck ups. And now, because of those fuck ups, so many developers who were doing stuff for the game, so many community, so many contributors that had done stuff that they're proud of for the game, so many people within the community that were like, I want to see this game thrive. I want to see this game actually become something much more greater than it is already. It's all it's all just over because somebody wanted to have an ego boost and think that they're the main character when they were just trying to be, the savior, which ended up doing the complete opposite. They said save the game. They completely fucked it up, and it's just so sad to see it go like this. I just wish it had been done in a more, I don't know, but it just in another way. I think that's all I have to say about it. So many people are just posting their stuff. So many developers are just saying that the game is canceled. So I think it's pretty much safe to say that the game is canceled. We can't really do anything about it. It was great to see Echo Memories. It didn't even last half a year. Would you look at that? I'm not gonna crash out anymore. I'm just gonna end the video with my closing thoughts. I feel like it would have been so much more better. I feel like we could have had so much more better. But the game just wasn't looking so bright in the future. You know? I don't think the game really was looking bright in the future. It was all just looking very grim. People have always known that. I've known that. But it would have been nice. It would have been nice to see the game thrive. But yeah, thank you, Aqua Memories developers, for, making this real. Thank you, the community, for being at least a good community, from what I can say. Because there's still bad apples out there, but I just wish it had all been more better. And I just fucking died. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope one gets to have some good type of au revoir But I'm just sad I had to go like this. All right. Thanks for watching.